to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this ain't the show for you. I'm going to be covering emotional intelligence right now because, in my most humble opinion, today's modern day black woman lacks emotional intelligence. This is why women are always in trouble. This is why women cannot make gentlemen happy because they don't know how to react to a gentleman's instruction or correction that he provides. And that is his responsibility as a leader in the house. So we're going to cover that. I'm going to be using these clips out of fair use, and I'll be this is an education video educating you about how silly some of these women can be. Also, I was watching a live stream with Mona D. Go check out her channel. Subscribe to her channel, Mona D. She was covering this in small part, and I thought about expanding this subject. So let's go ahead and get to it. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, as I pull it up for you on the screen. Let's get it.
So do you ladies feel like women are seriously ready for emotionally intelligent men?
Kitty, what do you think? Okay, let's talk about what emotional intelligence comes with before we even get into this conversation, okay? We're talking about you wanting a man who is tolerant, who regulates his emotions, who also knows how to manage your emotions. But you're also talking about a man who knows how to navigate his sensitivities and everything else when it comes to that. But you have to consider that an emotionally intelligent man is good at cutting people off when he sees.
Exactly. Emotionally intelligent men are good at cutting people off. There's nothing wrong with eliminating and terminating relationships with people who threaten your peace. Ladies and gentlemen, especially gentlemen, I want you to realize that you are the only one who is responsible for your peace of mind. You have to be the good steward of your peace of mind. Whenever you come across a woman who is all about drama and bring chaos into your life, you must immediately get rid of her. See, the thing is, women come into our lives, first they start out being all good, sweet, sugar and spice, and then you get in a relationship with them, they turn into grizzly bears and shit like that. Any woman who raises her voice at you, who cannot communicate with you, who cannot receive correction from you, is not the woman for you, because it is your job as a man to be a leader, and leadership consists of correction. A lot of women do not want to be told when they're wrong. A lot of women do not want to be told to straighten up because they think when you speak to them, they are taking your words as an insult, or that you are assassinating her character, or you just don't love her, you putting her down, you think you're better than her. No, they don't ever see correction as constructive criticism. It is our job as men to tell you when you are messing up. And that's the problem. Women are not emotionally intelligent. They are spoiled brats. They have not learned how to mature. They are not mature women. A lot of women are not mature. They are just childish. And they act like children when you tell them something. When you tell a woman no and she gets all mad, that's a sign of a woman who is not emotionally intelligent. That's a child.
Sees that your sensitivities bring too much reactivity. When he sees that you cannot regulate your emotions, when he sees that you have a low tolerance, this type of man that you are asking for is a man who will walk you out the door in a heartbeat. If he feels like you are disrupting his peace, if he feels like there's any level of disrespect, because there's a lot that comes with emotional intelligence. So if you asking for that, you got to come with the same level of emotional intelligence as well. Okay? That comes with a number of factors. So if you are a woman who knows that even though you may be sensitive to certain things like criticism, rejection, because you're not always going to be accepted. Sometimes he's going to bounce back, and sometimes he's going to say, I don't agree with your opinion. Sometimes
That's okay. You're not supposed to agree with everything that someone thinks or believes anyway. That's not how life works like that. You see, a man must protect his peace of mind. It's not only me controlling how I react to you when you do something to me, when you piss me off. That's not just emotional intelligence itself. It's also shielding me from anything that can disrupt my peace. Do you understand? I'm shielding myself from anything that can cause problems in my life. That means I may have to cut off relationships with family members, lovers, or anyone else just so that I can be happy. You have to have a little bit of selfishness in your life. You have to say, hey, I am going to be happy regardless of what anyone else wants from me. You have to be stingy to an extent with your own life. And emotional intelligence, once you have that, protects you from people who will take that from you. So ladies, if you're not going to be woman enough to act like a woman in a relationship with a man, then get the fuck on. A lot of times you see women who do not have emotional intelligence with Pookie, Ray Ray, Nook Nook. Because birds of a feather flock together. Both of them do not have any emotional intelligence. This is why you can look at a Pookie and he want to fight you. This is why you can accidentally bump into a woman as a woman and she want to fight you. That's an immature woman. That's an immature man. Emotional intelligence is important. I'll get to that more. Let's keep going.
She's gonna say, I don't like those thoughts. Sometimes she's gonna say, I don't like the way you speak to me. If you're not ready for that, don't be asking for an intelligent man.
I agree with her 110%. Don't ask for an emotionally intelligent man if you are an unstable and emotional woman. Now, what does an unstable emotional woman look like, you may ask? If you ask to go somewhere or if you ask to do something and he says no, are you gonna throw a fit? Are you going to have a tantrum? Are you going to pout? Are you going to give him the silent treatment? You're not ready for an emotionally intelligent man because he's just going to ignore that behavior. He's not tolerating that. You're not a child. An emotionally unstable woman also finds the need to react to every situation. This isn't Newton's third law, like every action doesn't require a reaction from you. You need to learn how to pick your battles because not everything requires a fight. Not everything requires an argument or a discussion. Do you want him to always sugarcoat his words and dress it softly with a feminine touch? Then you're not ready for an emotionally intelligent man. Because men and women, we naturally talk different. We have different deliveries. A man naturally in his element, when he speaks, it's gonna come off a bit assertive. That doesn't mean he's being rude or disrespectful.
Exactly. Men talk more assertive and firm. When men speak to men, it's mostly firm. When a father raises his son and speaks to his son, it's mostly firm. It's not soft and sugary because that's the nature of the woman, to be more of a nurturer. We're not like that. So we cannot communicate with you because women say, I want you to communicate. So if I can't talk to you as a man, you want me to talk like a woman, then you don't want a man, then get you a woman. You get what I'm saying?
But as a man, that's how he speaks. And an emotionally intelligent man isn't going to sugarcoat everything either. If you ask him the truth, he going to tell you the truth. If you can't handle the truth, if you can't handle someone telling you things as it is, then don't be with an emotionally intelligent man. At the end of the day, we really need to understand the weight of what we're asking for. Don't ask for an emotionally intelligent man. Don't ask for a man with standards and boundaries. Don't ask for a good man if you're not willing to live up to what that truly entails. Because if that's what you want, understand it's not always going to go your way. You don't have the final say. You'd actually have to submit to someone else's authority. Ooh, really sit back and think, are you really ready for what you're praying to God for in a man? And if not, that's okay. Ask God to prepare your heart so that you're able to handle a man like that.
Good luck. I got one more to put up there before we get out of here. I'm not feeling too well, y'all. I don't know what it is. 1 second, right quick. I woke up feeling kind of funny.
As a man, if you dating a girl and she don't have at least like 2 good girlfriends, like 10 years plus, I wouldn't fuck with her.
I like what she's about to say. Because all of us need someone that we can be accountable to. If you got a woman who has no good friends that's encourage her to do the right thing, because they got a good friend that's a good woman who is a friend is going to correct her friend when they're doing wrong. Most women tend to surround themselves with yes men or yes women. They always agree with whatever foolish thing they decide. Think about that for a moment. So if she don't got no good friends like that, ditch her.
As a man, if you dating a girl and she don't have at least like 2 good girlfriends, like 10 years plus, I wouldn't fuck with her.
Why?
Because you don't know how to have emotional, mature relationships.
Break that down.
Like being emotionally mature is a thing. You know how to handle your emotions. You know how to respond.
You know how to
and
communicate.
not react. You know how to communicate. If I am a woman that likes to be around powerful, strong, smart, spiritual women. People who are stronger than me in certain areas, because iron sharpens iron. I need to be around somebody that's not easily
Exactly. Iron sharpens iron. In other ways, good people make better good people. The problem is a lot of women like to hang with ghetto ass ratchet thoughts. So they take on the characteristic traits of ghetto ratchet thoughts. Now, if they're around women who are about their business, who don't want to get in trouble, who want to be a submissive woman, who wants to get married one day and have children with a man who's handling her business, if she's around those women, that's going to rub off on her. But if her heart is corrupted and evil and wicked, then she's going to want the streets and she's going to stay in the streets. She's going to cheat on you and you can't tell her anything. She's going to have a hard head. She's going to be stubborn. She's going to be stubborn as a mule. And you're going to have a lot of problem with that damn woman because she's not emotionally intelligent. You get what I'm saying? There's wisdom within emotional intelligence. And a lot of women, like I always say, don't have wisdom, knowledge, discernment, or understanding. You get what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
offended. I need to be around somebody that knows how to be like, no, check that. I love you enough to check you.
Come on, you tripping.
Friends that check you. Take that down.
Yeah.
Take that off Instagram. What you doing?
Yeah, take
Friends
that off.
Take that off.
You look crazy.
You look nuts.
What are you talking about? Whatever.
If you don't have you don't have a female that has friends in her life to keep her accountable, you don't need to mess with her. And vice versa. Females, if you got a nigga that you talking to and he don't got 2 good friends that check his ass and hold him accountable.
Holding you accountable? Who
You
is
don't need
saying,
to date
bruh,
that
that's
man.
not
Yeah.
okay? Who is saying, no, man, that's not cool the way you treating her? No, man, that's not cool the way you running these streets.
But you
No,
say
man,
that.
that's
Listen,
not
no
but what
problem.
I'm
You say
saying is,
that.
Whatever
but
it
what I'm
is.
saying is right. That I understand exactly what you're saying, but can't no nigga ever say that to me.
No.
It ain't dog.
Yeah, he being a stupid dude. Now I don't want to hear that. But anyway, long story short, I like what she said. Ladies, if you are posting half naked pictures of yourself on your internet and you have no friend telling you to take that shit down, then they ain't your friends and you ain't smart. Period. Anyway, you tell me what you think about today. And I'm not feeling too good, y'all. So I woke up feeling weird. So it may not be any live stream today. I'm gonna see if I can push out another video, but I'm not really feeling good. I don't know what it is. I feel all lightheaded and shit. So I'll talk to y'all later. All right, bye.